Hello everybody! It's me, and my name is Michael, the creator of Cook Before Watching and its contents. And I'm back to continue creating oh, you know what? I might be a straight man, but he's making me sweat. And here I am to continue my my little project when I'm going to create this rig, and we're here to all learn together, share from each other, and just do ourselves a nice little job. I'm running out of things to say now. There's one thing I realized I said a few videos back. I said I think I might be almost done now, and I realized that was a massive mistake to make, because even then I was nowhere near done, and I shouldn't have said that. That was a bad move on my part. Sorry about that. Regardless, it's time for me to continue. When the last I left off, I was skin weighting the legs, and I had a bit of an annoying issue where the knee would just, in fact I'll just show you, it's the leggings would do that. Or not leggings, trousers, whatever, jeans, let's call them trousers. The trousers would do that, and it's really annoying. I also want to reiterate that I did try and do a little experiment earlier. There's a sort of thing where you can create an IK rig for the torso. It kind of offers a more unique range of movements if you set up IKs for the torso. And but this time I've tried it out and I couldn't really find an ideal way to do it in Blender. I can think of a way to do it in Maya, but for some reason I'm having problems with doing the same thing in Blender, so yeah, that's not gonna happen. Well, not today anyway. Regardless, I think it's time for me to continue with the legs, and I hope today I'm going to be able to show some corrective key shapes if I select the main model, which I haven't done. I think I've actually got the main model. Yep, main model's not selectable. So if I select the main model and go into the object data, there's this little window here called key shapes. I hope to be able to use this today and improve the mesh a bit. No, excuse me. So I'll be using the key shapes model today, hopefully, so I can do correct a few deformations that I'm not happy with. So let me just deselect that again, and let's get back to fixing the trousers. Oh wait, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to plug in my tablet. Let me just do that right now. Right, it's plugged in. Just place it in position, moving the microphone, so you might hear some noise. Alright, let's make sure the tablet's working fine, because sometimes it doesn't work when I plug it in, but the tablet is working fine this time. Hey player, lovely to see you in chat. I hope you can enjoy today's I can't talk today. I hope you can enjoy today's stream. So I was at the knee. I was at the knee. Not our knee, the left knee. And the problem I was having, my bend the knee, is that. I think I have an idea on what might be going on. So I've got a lot of influence in there. I've also... Okay, maybe I have no idea what's going on. What is going on? This is irritating. This is really, really, really irritating. So is this an effect actually of the leg twist? But then when I get rid of it on the knee, I get rid of some influence on the knee, it suddenly does this. I like it. That looks fine. You think, oh, that looks okay, right? That looks like it's working. But then I select that, I move it up, and it stays behind like that, as if it had nothing affecting it. What is going on? I need to check my bones. So let's find the leg. Leg is in the hips. Legs constraints. The regular leg. Where's the normal leg? There's the leg. Well, you can watch the full stream. Oh, that's great. Also, Altira. Thank you very much. I hope I'm pronouncing that. Thank you very much, Altira. That was And it's great to see that you could at least come here and say hi. I think I was too late to say hi to you. Regardless. Oh no, you're still here. You're at. It's fine. That's fine. You can come and say hi, and thanks for the compliment. I hope sometime in the future I can actually do something instead of just sitting here for 1 year straight without uploading a single thing. My subscriber, well, my audience, what's the word? My audience engagement is practically zero at this point, but, you know, I could try and rebuild that. So, this is, Alright, this is actually a rather easy spot to see what's going on here, so I think I might be able to work on this a little better. So let's max all of this out. Actually, first I want to see the twist. No, this one. Ah, I have figured out the problem. I know the problem now, and it's a very rookie mistake. Very rookie mistake. I've set the naming conventions wrong. I'm going to name this 1-1. I am going to name also get rid of the caps because I don't want to use caps. Name that T. Name this 3 and name this 1. Oh my word, that I feel like a fool. I feel like a fool. That was it. Okay. Alright. Problem solved. It was the namings. It was the naming I did. Then my naming was bad. Naming was very bad. Alright, now let's fix the let's fix any clipping issues I have. Alright, leg. You gotta pay attention to that stuff, or you'll end up like me, like I just did there. Alright, let's fix these. Oof, no, I don't want to do that side. Let's fix some of this clipping I'm getting. I'm getting too much clipping in some places I don't want it. I am an idiot, sorry. I am an idiot. Don't try and tell me I know what I am. I think that's going to be the best I can probably do with the legs for now. Probably. Yeah, this is probably the best I can do for the legs for now. And I'm also debating whether or not I should cloth sim the legs. I mean, it seems appropriate to do so. Or cloth set, not the leg, cloth sim the trousers. It seems appropriate to do so. Seems. I probably will, actually. You know what? Yeah. I think the skin weights on the trousers are fine. It's just a matter of cloth simming them when the time comes. So, set that to 0. Set that to 0. Alright, legs are in place. Now it's time to mirror all of my skin weights. Ooh. So if I take, say, which one? Let's go back into this. So if I take, I'll delete all of the right controls because they were there because I hoped I'd be able to mirror everything accordingly. That didn't work out in the end. And then I will select all of it, select one of them, copy vertex group, so this one has the same values, and then with the copy selected, mirror, no, not mirror topology, mirror. Hang on, something isn't working here. Okay, that is a problem. Gosh darn it. I guess I've messed up with the topology on the trousers, and that's why it's not doing that. Let's just check some of the other joints. Maybe the knee. Maybe the knee will work. So let's oh, maybe that was the problem because I had actually wait. Let me try again. I think I might have a. Ooh, no, didn't want to do that. I think what happened actually was because I had X mirror selected in options over at the tools. So let's try mirror it now, and nope, that wasn't the problem. Ah, blimey. It's all on, let's go on wireframe mode so I can actually see. That's what doesn't seem right. Let me smooth that out a little, because that seems too sharp. Unless... I'm going to have a look at how that looks actually when I edit it. Move the leg out. There's no clipping when that happens, so maybe that's not a bad... Maybe that's the fact that it's a sharp turn is not actually a bad thing. Alright then. So now the objective is to... the objective is to mirror the vertices as close as possible on the left side. I was hoping I wouldn't have to do this, but I guess I do. Come on, I want to get to corrective shape keys. Why do you have to do this to me, software? Alright. Let's get to it then. Wireframe, let's get into wireframe viewport set shadings. How's this look? That's how it looks. Let's maximize this. And I just thought of something. Okay. I'm not sure that's going to work, actually. Alright. Never mind. It's not going to work out. Well, it's not that the software is having problems with me. I think the topology of the trousers is just a little screwy. Like, they're not perfectly mirrored. Which is strange, because I'm pretty certain I used a mirror modifier earlier on, but... What can I do now? What can I do now? This is the best I've got, essentially. Like, the only reason that glitch is happening is probably because earlier on I must have messed up the topology somewhat in these trousers, and as a result it doesn't detect the mirror at the vertices. And so I'm getting this problem. I mean, I didn't realize it. I've only just discovered that issue now. But since that's what's coming up, can I fix it? Maybe if I delete the trousers, or if I delete half of the trousers. And you know, actually, that's worth a shot. That is worth a shot. So if I go into edit mode. Select half of the jeans. Delete. There's a delete faces. Select the rest of the jeans on this half. Delete faces. Okay, so now I've got half the jeans. And I mirror. Let's move that to the top. And immediately I've got one little problem. Let's turn off subdivide. So yeah, you can see with these vertices, that the center point of these trousers was a little bit off. So yes, there wasn't a direct mirror on the trousers. So that's that that's that little thing solved. It even crosses between each other here. So I'm going to apply that mirror, go back into edit mode, and fix this little. I'm going to hide that because that's in the way. I'm going to go merge at center. Do the same here. Merge at center. Do it here. Merge at center. Do it here. Merge at center. This might actually be doing extra work. This might actually give me less work if it works. If this works, then I might actually be able to avoid doing more work. But if it doesn't, it's at least worth a shot. Merge at center. And merge at center. Right, so that's that. Hopefully this should be a perfect mirror now. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm a fool. I'm a fool. Alright, I'm undoing that actually, because I just realized something. The reason why two halves of the Jeeves are slightly different is because of the topology that I had of these genes, right? Hang on, I need to look at something. UV. No. Alright. Let's have a look at these genes. Alright, this is the UV map. I don't know what's the UV map or what UV map that is for, but these are the trousers. This is the UV map for the vest. Let's have a look at the trousers. Normal map head. Nope. No, not UV map. Normal map, not the UV map. Body, hands, head, pants. Pants normal map. Alright. So I kind of just realized why the topology isn't mirroring, because you can probably see right there. You see a little vertices sticking out there. It's because the shapes, the positions of the polygons on both sides is different due to the fact that this is an asymmetrical model. This wasn't made to be the same on both sides. So that's why I'm getting this problem. And that is fair enough. It's because I didn't make this to be an asymmetrical model. So that's what's going on. I didn't mean to, I meant wireframe. So yeah, it's my fault. I didn't make this as I thought I made this as an asymmetrical model, but I forgot. I did make this an asymmetrical, or I didn't make this an asymmetrical model. So it's my fault. Yeah, essentially, yeah, just because yeah, trousers aren't exactly the same on both sides, so that's what I did, essentially. Oh, wait, what am I doing? Actually, would that be a bad idea? I don't think, nah. Actually, yeah, I will do this, because that way I can have a direct reference on how I want this to shift. Or instead of needing to switch between the two different whatchamacallits. The two different whatchamacallits. And now this one. This is going to be a little bit tougher. Alright, it gets very faded back there. Alright, blur that. Then, no, blur that. Oops, I forgot to get out of edit, or I forgot to get out of pose mode in the armature. I keep selecting materials now. It takes a while to load that. Get into object mode there, select that. Not select the trousers. weight paint mode, wireframe. Then I want to add a little bit there. Not that much. Add a little bit there. I think that'll do. And do a little bit of smoothing up around the back. Then add a tiny bit, really reduce that. Doesn't need to be perfect, just similar. I'll fix any differences when it gets to it. Okay, that'll do there. Anything else? Looks fine. Okay, knee. Knee's a bit weird. Let's just paint this area here like this. Then blur around. Okay. Blur a little bit down here as well. Add a tad bit. No, not that. Actually, yeah, that much. And we'll smooth it. Try and fill all that in. And we'll smooth it back here. First, I'll reduce the influence a little bit. Not that much. Actually, wait. Yeah, that'll be. Just reduce it again. Get that to raise a bit. Just little subtle differences. No, Blender is completely free. It's an open source software and it's really good for open source. It contends with the likes of Maya, and it's a good contender with Maya and stuff like that. What joke? Was the joke I made about the topology being pants? It's still pants. I still hold by that joke. But yeah, like I'd say anyone interested in CGI? Oh, the blur joke? I don't remember that joke actually. I remember saying blur is a very well created word, because when I watch something blur, I think blur. It's a little funny thing to say, but I'm just saying blur is a very well thought of word, because the sound of the word really matches what is happening. Alright, foreleg now. This one's easy. Right, and blur that. A little bit more. Then do a little bit of adding. Okay. No, wait, wrong side. Okay. So that's round about the same. Go into solid mode and let's test the armature. In pose mode. Oh right, yeah. Fool, I didn't I'm a fool. Alright, let's copy all of these. Let's copy... No, don't need to copy that. Let's copy... Do I? I don't think I put anything on this actually. Hang on, I'm not done yet. No, I didn't put anything on that. It's foolish of me. No, not material. I hovered above wireframe for a second. I thought, wait, I don't want wireframe. Yes. Oh, wait. No, I did do that. Alright, get rid of that. Right, let's dupe that. Copy vertex group. Let's dupe that. Copy vertex group. Dupe that. Copy. Dupe that. Copy. Dupe that. Copy. Alright. Then I'll change this to R. Get rid of the copy. Change this to R and get rid of the copy. Well, yeah, I made characters for this. I made characters on this software and then used them on SFM. I mean, I hate with a passion putting models into Source Filmmaker. I hate it. It is the most irritating process. Like, there's so much you've got to do, and every time I've tried to do like a skin weight, it never passed over correctly. It was never the same. I don't know what I was doing wrong, but oh my god, I absolutely loathe making character models for Source Filmmaker. I'd much rather make a single object that doesn't have any deformations. Like when I made my own Source. You have an idea, do you? Hang on a bit. Just need to clean this up. Here we go on this side. I mean, if you want to do the mirror thing to work, I've pretty much already done everything, so it doesn't matter. It's a bit late now, and it doesn't matter anymore because I've already done it. It's been done. The deed is done. Okay, so I've cleared that out. Go back into solid mode. Select the armature, pose mode, and now, there we go. There we are. There we are. Then download them from, publish them on Steam, then download them from Steam. This is my idea. What, the models you've made? I actually haven't used Source Filmmaker in a long time now. Now that it's like, since I've learned how to do all of this stuff, modeling, rigging and stuff, I've kind of, in a way, moved on from Source Filmmaker. And I'm trying to make things, it's not that I'm ruling out possibly making more Source Filmmaker videos in the future. I'm not ruling that out, that is entirely possible. But the thing about Source Filmmaker is, I said I find it a nightmare to make models for it, and from the old one, it's been updated. Huh? Is it much easier to put models in now? Regardless, it's like I'm still in the position of why do I need to use Source Filmmaker when I can pretty much make everything I want with all the details, colors, lightings, maps and stuff in Blender. Like, I can do everything. I can do more in Blender. But at the same time, I'm not ruling out the possibility of making something in Source Filmmaker in the future. It's entirely possible, it's just I have no plans for it at the moment. But I'm not going to rule it out. Don't think that. I'm not I just haven't really got any ideas to work with. That's kind of a big thing for me. I like to have an idea, and any ideas that I have at the moment is not easily achievable in Source Filmmaker. Hang on. That's the wrong shoe. One more thing to skin weight, by the way, is the shoes. The shoes need to be skin weights. Let's make the left shoe selectable. Select the shoe, then select the armature. Put the armature in object mode though. Shoe, armature, object, parent, object, object. So now the shoe should be in the armature. Yep, there it is. Now the right shoe. Select the armature, parent object. Is the right shoe in there now? The right shoe is in there. Alright, there we go. And now time to rig this to the foots. So, to the foots. Not really. First we need to add a armature deform in there. Move that to the top. Select the armature. Do the same with the right shoe. Add an armature deform. Select this armature. Okay, now let's select this shoe. Go into the object data. Add. Let's call it left ankle. Add another left toe. And now we'll go into weight paint mode or wireframe mode. Weight or wireframe shade. Now let's fill us in of what shall be affected. Let's change the curve. I fill all that in. The geometry of the shoe is a little tricky. Ooh, get in there, get nice and get very well in there. I just realised I might want to put influence from the foreleg into there. Fill that in. Fill that in. Okay, and a little bit left up here. To actually get inside, so it's easier to see. I want to see red everywhere, like, and satisfy my lust for blood. Alright. Now let's fill two of these in. Now let's blur that out. Blur, blur, blur. Blurring. Let's really get nice and in there. Now for the toe. Let's just see where we want to go for the toe. About there. Blur that out now. Feel like I might be too high for the toe actually. Let's give it a shot. I'm actually going to go into IK mode for this. I keep saying mode. There aren't really any modes. It's just I don't know why. I just have a strange urge to use the word mode. Anyway, it just makes it easier to test to see how the foot is going. So let's, no, not that one. this one. Alright, so that's might be a bit higher than it needs to be. Alright, so I need to lower it a bit. Let's get back into weight paint. Put it to this, lower it. Ooh, not there. Alright, there might do. Right, smooth it out a little bit. Do a little bit more. Ooh. Do a tiny bit of adding, I guess. No, no adding. Just takeaways. Alright. Smooth it out over here. Oh, wait. Actually, don't smooth it out over there. Fill that. Alright. Get into the other one. Into the ankle. Let's do... I think I need to do a little bit of reducing here as well. Yeah, that works. Though, there's a little bit of clipping there. A tad bit of clipping. Tad bit of uncomfortable clipping. How can I fix that? Select the toe, add a bit, nope. Ankle, add a bit, nope. Is this something that's going to have to be fixed with blend shapes? Let's find out, shall I? I keep saying blend shapes. They're called key shapes in Maya or Blender. I keep confusing the two. When I was at university, I was educated on how to use Maya. So I'm confused. Oh, wait. Oh. Getting there. We're getting there. What a nice fine crease. You can then mirror the shoes. Can I? Maybe? It's worth a shot? The mirrors are the exact same, or the shoes? I mean, you're right in assuming that the shoes have the exact same topology and things. You're right in assuming that. I probably could mirror the shoes. Come on, I can do this. Just get the right position. Also, let's get into this so it's easier to see. Oh wait, no, I want to see the clipping. Little bit there. Hang on. I did it. Clipping is hidden. Anyway, I want to add another vertex group here. Let's call this one L4 leg, because I feel like I want to give the foreleg a little bit of influence to solve that little clipping issue. And that worked. Let's just blur it a tad bit. Alright, let's give it a little motion to see how well it's working. That's a bit steep. No, I don't see any clipping. Shoe's good. The shoe is good. Now, can I mirror the shoe? I mean, this right shoe is a separate model, but let's give it a shot. Let's delete that. Oh wait, before I do that, let's undo, file, save, so we don't lose it. And now, let's delete it. I said delete it. Go into modifiers, mirror. Put that up one, up another. And apply. So yeah, the shoes are the exact same topology, so this shouldn't really have any negative effects. And now the shoes are both one big model. Let's just change this then to shoes. Alright, open up this. Copy vertex groups. Name it R, foreleg. Let's go into weight paint so we can see what we have. At the moment, the weight paints have both been mirrored, so I need to clear this side, essentially. Yeah, that might be a little issue. Alright, let's empty this. Make sure there's no weight paints on this shoe. A little bit there, a little bit there, a little bit there. Make sure everything's empty. Which is going to be a little tough because there are some overlapping surfaces. Only because shoes are just a little bit... lots of details. Indeed, mission is accomplished. And there's going to be some inside. Let's turn on... no, I'm already on weight paint. Let's go into wireframe because that's easier to see. Rid of any stragglers. One little left, one little bit left, little bit left, a little bit. Okay, and finally this. Hang on, I'll be right back. Dogs are being a pain. You get a dog, then it becomes a chore. That's pretty much how the rule goes. You had to be singing when I was gone? I'm back now, buddy. For some reason these vertices are moving when I clear them. Oh well. I'm sure it's not that big a problem. Anyway, back to object mode, solid. Oh wait, no, let's go back to weight paint mode. Now let's see. We copy the vertex group, change the name, or get rid of the copy, change the front one to R, and then we mirror. Is it not gonna mirror? Is it's I thought this was an exact mirror. Oh! It did that, where it mirrored the other one. It never makes sense. Why do you sometimes do that? Like, I ask it to mirror, and then it mirrors the original version. It's a weird... I don't know if it's a glitch, but I would rather it mirrored the one that I told it to mirror, rather than the copy. Anyway, the job still gets done. It's not a massive problem. It's just weird. Copy that. Maybe if I mirror it here. Mirror. Yes. Alright. Mirror it first. And then change the name. Copy. Mirror. And then I change the name. So that's how I stopped that from happening. I changed the name after I mirror. Right, go to solid. Oh wait, oop, where am I? There I am. That was weird. Select that. Go to the bone. Switch this to IK. And let's lift this. And it's lifting. Shoe has been skinned. And that, my friends, is all of the skinning done. Done. Or is it? Yes, it is. The clothing is all pretty much all gonna be, I think, yeah, I'm gonna have to, I think I am going to, what's the phrase? I keep forgetting the phrase now. I think I am going to cloth sim the clothing. So all the skinning really needs to do is just roughly copy what I see, and everything, and then it will fix itself essentially. Actually, that's one problem. That's one thing I wanted to test. Let me just test a little thing. Yep, I'm going to want to add another little thing to the trousers. The hair and the eyes, and they don't need to be skinned. They're going to be constrained to the bones. So let's go in here. Left leg. I'm going to add another control to this. I'm going to call this spine 1. Add a little object. What was I? Textures paint? No. Wait, paint. Gonna add a little bit. If it's working. Not a lot. Because I don't like that clipping. Yeah, they need to be attached, but they don't need to be skin weighted. There are other ways to attach things than just skin weights. Alright, now let's reduce some of the influence up here. Actually, is that working? No, it isn't. Pretty sure that's the name. Pelvis spine 1. Oh, I didn't put the underscore. Duh. And also that's a capital at the start. Ugh, how did that happen? That doesn't look good. Alright. No, not doing that. That is terrifying. English is a tough language, to be fair. Even English people can't speak good English. Okay. That's all the skin weighting done. And in fact, I think I will attach the eyes and stuff now, but so let's get to that. There's one eye. There's the belt. Let's make the belt visible, or the belt stuff visible. The buckle, the straps, all of that. And let's attach this locator. Oh, the locator. Can I move the locator without moving all of these? Because I kind of want the locator to be perfectly there. That being said, it looks like all I've got to do is move it up. By how much? By that. And then these, I can move them down. Where's the... by the same amount. Minus. And they should end up right back at the same spot. The buckle as well. Well, a single one? I'm a single lady. I'm joking. We all, you know, try and be engaging. Some streamers have massive audiences and it's very difficult to keep track with everybody. But my audience at the moment is pretty small, so I'm able to keep track and happy to do so. Alright, let's add a constraint to this. Copy location and copy rotation. So let's do hips. Oop, nope. First find the armature and hips. So now the location is right there, and let's copy the rotation of the same thing. Armature, hips, local space, local space. So now they that's those are the wrong rotations. Let me do the offset. Select the belts again, or select the hip again. Nope. Okay, so no, so I said so. Well, no, that didn't make a difference. Okay, let's have a look at the axes. Where are the axes? Display axes. This way is X, this way is Y, that way is Z. Let's look at the axes on that. Axes. It's not showing me the axes. Is it because... Ooh, zoomed in too much. Can I see the axes? Axes. Armature. Display. There we go. Axes on that. Okay, the difference is that way is X, that way is Y, and that way is Y. So this is practically completely inverted. Because if I was to rotate it that way so that way is Y. Oh, no, wait, no, it isn't inverted. Okay. So I guess what I have got to do is I'll select that, set it to world space. Does that match? Yeah, that matches. Set to world space. Select these. Actually, first I'm going to snap the 3D cursor to selected right there. Select that. Go into edit mode. Mesh. Snap. Do I want snap? No. Select the object. Apply or snap. Selection to grid. No. Selection to cursor. No. Transform. Origin to 3D cursor. Oh, for crying out loud. Hang on a moment. Dogs are going crazy again. Annoying dogs. Why must dogs be the way they are? Only not even... Alright, so this looks like the solution. It's a bit tricky. Let's do that. Object transform. Origin to 3D cursor. Where's the buckle now? There it is. Object transform. 3 auto change to 3D cursor. Alright, select that, that, and that. I'll move it 90 degrees that way. 90. And 90 degrees this way. Minus 90. So now, hopefully, it rotates right. There we go. And that's what I want. Does he rotate forward, back? Yep. Good, good. Now let's hide that belt. Just need to do one little test. That isn't working. A little test that isn't working. But your scaling works. Scaling works, rotations don't. And is it because of world space? Right, let's select the thing again. The belt. The belt. Get rid of that oh wait, no, wrong one. Get rid of that rotation. I'm gonna go object, apply, object, apply, rotation. That didn't work. However, what might work, I do that. I rotate 90 degrees this way, minus 90. 90 degrees this way, 90. Object, apply, rotation. No, that's not going to work. That is... Let's give it a shot regardless. No, no, actually no. Yeah, that isn't going to work. That really isn't going to work. What do I do? Copy rotation. Armature. Hips. It's already been like it's already almost been an hour and I haven't really gone to do what I want to do. What do I go? World space to local space. Let's see what that does. Nope. Nope. This is where Blender gets very annoying. Blender gets super duper annoying with this. So this isn't working. What if I do local space to world space? What if I just keep it at world space actually? What if I just keep it at world space? You know what? World space works. So if I keep rotation at world space, then that's going to fit. Does the scale work as well? Ooh. Scale. I shrink it down. Start moving it about. That seems to work. Alright. So, roll discovery, or discovering with that, keep it at world space. A facado. I struggle to know what that is. A facado. It sounds Spanish. Lovely water. So world space is the solution in this case. Okay. Now time for the other parts. Where's the eyes? Open up the constraint or the locators for the eyes. And the eyes are completely attached in these, so don't do that. So if I move that, there goes an eye out of his skull. So let's attach this object, copy location, armature to the eye. L-I. No am? No am avocado? Oh. 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 Avocado. You are avocado. I get you now, don't worry, buddy. Armature again. Let's get the left eye. Ooh, L. L. What are you apologizing for? You have no reason to apologize. And ooh, that is the complete opposite of where I want that to be. But an easy fix, at least. Let's open up the eyes. Also make everything in the eye visible. Select all the eyes, rotate them 90 degrees. Minus 90. No, 180. 180. No? What? Did it? Hang on a minute. Something didn't look right there. Now it's got a medium point. I don't want medium point. I want it at active element. There we go. Rotate that. Minus 180. And the iris. Hide the lens. And there we go. Alright, now let's make it so I can't select them because those are things that are annoying to select. Now what about the right eye? I'm probably going to have to do that fix with the right eye as well. Left eye, right eye. Get all of those visible. Make them selectable. Make that visible. Probably going to have to rotate this 190 degree or 180 degrees. They're all at active element. 180. Right, let's hide the lens. Select that. Add a location constraint. Armature. Right eye. Add another constraint. Add a rotation constraint. Armature. Right eye. And there we go. Let's now hide the eyes, or hide the locators that control the eyes. Left eye, right eye. And now when I rotate these... Oop! Hang on, let me just put it on individual. There we go. That's what I want. Hang on, I thought I saw something. Yep. Yeah. I've still got some weight paint problems in the face. So let's fix that right now. Where's his geometry? There's his geometry. Particularly with the eyes. Let's look for the eyes. 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 There are the eyes. Weight paint, weight paint. Where's weight paint? Right eye. The right eye has some influence there that I don't want it to have. Let's get rid of that. Also, let's go on wireframe mode because it's easy to see unwanted influence. What about on this side? See nothing there. Okay, let's save that. Object mode, solid. Geometry hidden. Pose. Oh, oh. And there we go. That's no unwanted weight paints. His eyes move. There's a little bit of clipping through his eyelids, but that's not unintentional, just so you know. because it's a weird kind of how the eyelids move when you move your eyes around. So that clipping is not really unintentional. Your eyes do have your eyes aren't a perfect ball, really. And when you move your eyes to the left, you do get a little bit of lifting on your eyelids because of the shape of your eyeballs. I want to turn that axis off now, that's in the way. So yeah, that isn't unintentional. Now, is that everything attached? Teeth! I need to do the teeth now. Now, where's the upper teeth? Let's start with the upper teeth, which is right there. Now, is it possible for me to move this locator without moving all of them? I don't know. I don't think it is. I'm going to give it a quick look up. Can I move a parent object in Blender without moving the child objects? Alright, move parent without children. I can move the parent without children. And to 3 answers. A parent Blender used can make parent called. They're showing me in a different way. You can go into edit mode of the parent, move the vertices. No, that's not what I want. Try this. No. None of the answers I want. Oh well. So what I'm going to have to do is get my little sheet of paper out. Get my little sheet of paper. Ooh, that's. I make notes of how far I move this. So move that to there. And I've moved that exactly. I've moved it along the y-axis. Y equals 0.552464. So move the teeth back that way. And then move that up there. Ooh. And I've moved it along the x-axis exactly. The z-axis. I moved along the z-axis 0.799187. Alright. Make note of them. Need to eat soup. Don't you drink soup? I mean, you need to show me your tricks if you can eat soup. Right, now let's select all the teeth. Oh, that was easy. Nope. I didn't select all the teeth groups. Oh well. Select all the teeth. Also, I'll see you when you get back. Huh? Alright, so that's that done. Let's move it down. Minus 0.799187. Then move it forward exactly minus 552464. And it should be exactly back in spot, which it is. That's good. And now I do the same for the lower teeth. So let's go to all scenes, teeth, hide that. Actually first, not hide that, first I need to constrain it properly. Constrain. I just hope I don't think they will be, but let's hope. Alright. Copy location. Armature. Head. Let's move it to the top up there. Add copy rotation. Armature. Head. Well, I should have seen that coming. But still fixable. Apply. No, don't apply anything. Object snap cursor to selected, select all of them, object, apply, no, transform, origin to 3D cursor. Then just rotate them all, -90, and they should be in position, exactly. Just watch the head rotate them all. They don't go falling out the face, and they're not falling out of the face. That's good. Wait, let's just rotate the face this way. See if they're in there. They are in there. And now time for the root test. I don't see them appearing anywhere. And they're still exactly where they should be. That's good. Now let's hide this. No need for that anymore. Now time for the jaw. Where's the jaw? There is the jaw. Jaw, there it is. Take that. Now this is going to be a little trickier because the jaw's position is at an angle. So putting the jaw back into position is going to be tough. However, putting it on the right location isn't going to be tough, so let's do that. I just realized I don't need my tablet anymore, so why have I got that out? Let's unplug. Move the microphone. Okay, how high do I have to move it along the x-axis? I've moved it on the z-axis actually. I've moved it 0.244617. Okay, and on the y-axis I moved it minus 0.047, or maybe 6, 7's right, 0.47211. Alright, turn that off. Select all of the lower teeth. Where are they? Teeth. Show yourself, teeth. Alright, let's just... I know what I need to do. Let's hide the geo up here. There we go. Now it's all visible. Can't tell what I have selected. Alright, let's deselect. Select the molars, the canines, the front teeth, whatever you call them. That, and now the molars. The tongue looks like it's already selected. Alright, now let's move down, minus 0.244617. And back positive 0.047211. And now they're back in place. Now I'm going to active element, object. I'm going to set the cursor to, or the transform to active elements. Then I'm going to snap the 3D cursor to selected. That didn't work. Object, snap, 3D cursor to selected. Right. I'm going to select all of them again. I selected more than I bargained for. Gonna have to select them all individually again. Please tell me I managed to get to... Alright, transform geometry to 3D cursor. Save that. Alright. And now I add my constraints. Constrain the location. Armature. Jaw 2. Location's done. Add. Copy location. Armature. Jaw 2. Huh. That is kind of weird. I didn't have to do any corrective rotation. Oh, right, it's another location. Oh, right. Silly me. Armature. Jaw. Oh, nope. Jaw 2. There we go. That's what I was expecting. Right, first off, what angle is this? This is not showing me the angle. Alright, let's select all of these teeth. Let's hide some scalps. Hide the scalp. Let's even hide the armature. Armature, hide. Okay, select all of that, deselect that. Yeah, let's go minus 55. Maybe a bit more, 56. 7 maybe. Rotate it this way, 180. Hi, welcome back. Just setting up the rest and get that to a decent pace. I think, yeah, that's pretty much about right. What did I miss? Just locking the rest of the other geometry that I haven't locked yet. Okay. Where's what I'm looking for? There's what I'm looking for. Alright, turn that on. Safe. And now I should be able to open this. Yep. Jaw is good. And of course the ultimate test, let's make sure it doesn't go flying off into space when I start to use the manipulate the root control. First I'm going to hide that, because that doesn't need to be visible. Oh wait, I forgot, I left one of the eyes visible as well. Alright. They're not flying off into space. Nope. And is this shrinkable? Or is this scalable, not shrinkable? Yep. That's good. That is good. Alright, only a few more things left apparent and then we're good to go. So, first off, these shoelaces. These shoelaces. Now, where I want to parent these is on the ankle. So, let me switch to FK. Or IK, not, yeah, FK. Let me switch to FK so I know where the ankles are. Select this, or select... Let's snap the 3D cursor to there. 3D cursor to selected. Okay. Let's get in the constraints. No, constraints. Also, object transform geometry to origin. No, not geometry to origin. Transform origin to 3D cursor. And then I am going to go into constraint, copy location, armature, and left ankle, copy rotation, armature, left ankle again, Alright, now they're out of place. Just rotate it. Or, no, not in that mode. Rotate it. Oh dear, that is not how I want it. Let's put this to 3D cursor so I can do that. Oh, they can be. People don't have to be here right away. They can be here at the after show. Select, do it the same with that. Rotate that 90 degrees. 90. No, 180. Okay. Let's rotate that down. Oops. And now let's select all that. Rotate that downwards until it's about there. Good, good. And do the same with this, except this time I don't need to worry about our placements. Alright, let's just make sure that the transforms are good. No, no, transforms are not good, not good. Oh wait, hang on. I know the problem. It's because the shoe lifts when he does that. I'm gonna have to fix that with blend shapes. Oh, it's shape keys. God. So used to Maya's naming conventions. Water. So that's going to have to be fixed with shape keys. Anyway, let's do the same for this over here. Again, let's go to FK mode so I can see where the ankle is. Pose, snap cursor to selected. Select that. What else is next? Object, transform, origin to 3D cursor. So the origin's there now. All right, then take that. Add a constraint. Copy location. Armature. Right foot. No, right ankle. Add copy rotation. Armature. Left. No, right ankle again. I need to fix that. 180. Put it down there. Get that in a decent spot. Do it over here. Rotate this. 180. And rotate it down there. Ooh. Get the right spot. Just get a little bit at a time. A little bit at a time. Okay. So, will it move with it? Yes, it will. Okay. 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 So, that's going to have to be fixed with shape keys, or the little clipping that you see there is going to have to be fixed with shape keys. Let me just have some water first. Two things left to attach to the armature. Then we can begin corrective shape keys. And that's the brows and the scalp. So let's get the cursor for the brows in there. Let's make another mark of how far I move this. So first off, set that to active element. I move it along the y-axis exactly 3.443 or 0.3443. So y equals 0.3443, and along the z-axis I move it z equals 0.244667. Alright, so I've got that in place. Now let's find the brows themselves. Brow there, and the brow there. Let's go medium point. Move it down. No. Brow, brow. Move it down. Why is only one of them moving? It's because one of them... Ah, I see why. Brow, brow. Move it down a bit. So the z-axis minus 0.244667. Then move them along the y-axis minus 0.3443. And back in place. Will you start texturing the model tomorrow? The model's already textured, and I'm not really streaming on the weekends, so I won't be on tomorrow. Sorry for but the model is already textured. If I go into material viewpoint shading, you can see he's already got all of his textures. And I could do a render to show you how it looks in render, but that could potentially crash the stream because it takes up a lot of processing power to render. But as you can see, he is already textured, materials, all that junk. I'm just keeping him in what's it called? Solid mode, because that takes up less processing power. But if I render him, I could potentially crash the stream, so I'm not going to do that. And that's the best I can show. I mean, the thumbnail of this of these videos is actually a render I did of this character, so you can somewhat see what this character looks like if you have a look at the thumbnail. So now let's do all the copying process. Oh wait, first select these brows. Actually, first select that. Object, snap, cursor to the selected, then select these brows, object, transform, origin to cursor, right, that's good. Now let's select the locator, or the empty, copy location, armature, head, move it to the top there, they're in position, copy rotation, armature, head, and thought they'd do that, and let's rotate these back in place, minus 90, and there we go. And now the final thing to constrain to this person's body, the scalp. Save often, save always, don't forget that. First let's hide the brows. Where's the brow? There are the brows. First let's hide them. Save. Select the scalp. Where's the... Actually wait, don't select the scalp. Where's the scalp locate? The scalp doesn't have a locator. Ah. Okay then, so I guess this is going au naturel. Actually I could constrain the scalp to what the brows are. If I change the brows to hairs, select the scalp, select the hairs, first make it visible, I'll do the selection again, scalp, then hairs, object, parent, object, and now, let's see what that does. Yeah, that constrains the hair. I don't need a second set of constraints. Just do that. Now let's hide that. And now, just to make sure the constraints aren't going all screwy, let's just move that about. Good, good. Constraints aren't going all screwy. Now let's test the scaling. Scaling looks pretty good. Scaling is good. Wonderful. Okay, that's all of that then. So, in terms of just general rigging, this is kind of finished. However, I have 2 more steps that I need to perform. First step that I'm going to do is corrective. Well, sort of, not completely finished. But there's 2 more things that I've got to do, and I've got half an hour before I end the stream. So hopefully I can get enough done to show roughly what the job is. There's a few more constraints I need to do as well, like the eyes don't have anywhere to look for, so I'm going to have to work on the eyes. I also feel like renaming these eye rays. I'm going to call this left eye aim, because this is just what's controlling the eye, so I'm going to call it aim, because that's going to be what's aiming it. Let's just see if the constraints didn't break after doing that. Nope, constraints didn't break. That's good. That is good. Alright. So now that I've got that, all of this named, or all of this done, I'm going to start doing corrective shape keys. And to do that, I am going to select, or open the armature. First, let's hide, stop cluttering up that. Save often, save always. Open up the armature because the body is parented within the armature. Clean that up as well, so that there's not so much cluttering up the outliner. Pot's geometry, make it so I can select that. First corrective blend shape, where's the ideal place for that? First ideal place is in the arm, actually. So I'm going to bend the arm this much, about 90 degrees. No, I want global. I want to have local transforms selected. Local. Bend that 90 degrees. Minus 90. Will you make animation with the rig? Well, I've got to test it somehow, right? So move the arm 90 degrees. Let's hide the armature. And now let's do some corrective key shapes. So let's go into the object data, and in here we've got let's hide the vertex groups. We've got this little object data thing in here called shape keys. Now, as you notice, there's already one shape key created called basis. But what basis is basically the default position of the model. And so I'm going to add a key. I'm going to call this key right arm correct. No, right arm correct 1. Don't use caps. Don't use cap. Right arm correct 1. I'm going to put the value to 1 and go into edit mode. First off though, before I go into edit mode, I'm going to make these 2 selected in here, so everything in here is now black, and now when I go into edit mode I can see all the edits that are applied. I am also going to hide subdivide because that's just getting in the way, and then go back into shape keys, and let's fix this little issue we have with the arm right here. Now this is a bit tricky to do because if you see when I move it this way, it did exactly what I thought it didn't do exactly, did it? Huh? Alright, so visually you can see the vertice here, but the vertice actually within its own space is here. So when I do this, it won't move exactly as I would want it to, but you know, it is moving fine. Now let's just test to see if that can go. Yep, I am editing it as I think it should be edited. So let's actually move that back and go into sculpt mode. I'm going to start off by going into sculpt mode. Now where's smooth? There's smooth. And let's smooth this out so the vertices separate. Like that. Alright, that's good. Now when I do this, you should see that happen. Or when I change the value on the shape key that I have selected, you'll see that happen. And then I am going to fix their positioning like this. Just a little. Actually, I'll keep it. I'm going to keep it in sculpt mode. Actually, let's go back to sculpt mode. Add a little bit on clay. Or how about move? Where's move? Grab. That's the one. Let's change its use grab. Grab's a good one to use for this. Move it all up here. Grab. Then smooth it a bit. Alright, then where's grab again? Grab. Move it all. Alright, then smooth it a bit again. Right, then grab once more. Try and get it to the exact point I want it to be. Let's also move that out a bit, because that's looking a bit thin there for what it needs to look like. And smooth. Now that's going in again. Don't want it to do that. Grab. And smooth. Make sure the vertices are nice and straight. And there we go. I think that is round about right. Yeah, that's looking good. That's looking good. So a little so now if I reduce that, you'll see that happen. So let's move the arm. Oh, make the armature visible. Let's move the arm back to 0. And as you can see, this is what it looks like when you don't have it rotated, which of course we don't want. So I'll go back into the value, or this, set it to 0, and gonna move this out. So this is just showing how it's what I'm planning to do. Graph editor, drivers, very familiar window is drivers, and add manually creates labor single. So now this value is affected by a driver. So in keys, I want to select a local space of which axes do I want to affect? I want to affect the Z axis in the negative direction. So the Z rotation axis, local space, armature, select the bone I want, which is left forearm, and since I wanted to move in the negative direction, that means I'm going to move this value to frame minus 1, or the negative value to frame minus 1, and this to 0. Let's do a bit of a vertical zoom or horizontal zoom so it's a bit clearer to see. Go into drivers, copy var, paste it in the script. Maybe I don't want it to be a -1. The value of... Alright, so that's not where I want to be. So let's go to frame... Maybe it is. Let's just rotate this a little bit. Yes, that is the complete wrong direction. So let's move this to a value of 0 and move this down to value of -1. Nope. -1. There we go. So now rotate this. Okay, -1 isn't enough. So let's select that and have a look at that driver. Driver headed that way. Okay, so I want more than -1. So let's put it down even further. Or first, let's put it there. Move it that way, so it's roughly around the same spot. Doesn't have to be perfect, just roughly. And get it there. Ooh. No. 2. And 2. Yeah. Actually, let's do 3. 3. Okay. So hopefully that is enough now. And it's still... I know the problem. I'm a fool. I'm a fool. That's what I am. Wrong thing. Ooh, no. I don't want it to be a negative one. I want it to be a positive one. So let's set that to a value of 1. That's just to get the frame right. Alright. And now, there we go. And as you can see, the geometry shifts itself in the bend. So that's what a corrective blend shape is. Now let's change the curve a bit, because there's a little bit of unwanted bias. Let's make it a little bit of a curve. And that looks like a better transition, but still a little steep. I don't know why it's due. I don't know why, dude. I'm a fool because I keep making mistakes on this. You're 10. I mean, age doesn't always mean foolishness. And there we go. That's a nice little bend we've got there. But happy to see you aspiring. It's never too early to learn how to do these things. And remember, Blender is free. It's a free open source software. In fact, you want to know how open source it is? This is ridiculous. Blender is legitimately so open source. You can download a copy of it, put it on a disc, and you are fully within your rights to sell the disc. And although there's not really any point in doing that, because, well, anyone who knows Blender knows it's free. So nobody's going to buy it. But I remember hearing the creator of Blender himself saying that's how open source their software is. Crazy, right? Anyway, yeah, that's good. Got ourselves a lovely bend there. Now I'm going to bend that, or till it's fully 1. Then I am going to copy that. What's the one I want to use? Mirror shape keys, no. Mirror topology, new shape from mix, alright. So now on this side, so now if I set this to 0, no. To set that to 0, I've got to go turn this back to 0. And then, open up the shape keys again, have a look at this, and this should do the exact same thing as that. So, move that, yep. That does the same thing. Alright. And so... CSGO, what a brutal game that game is. It's like, be good or be screwed. So now I got that, let's mirror shape key in topology, so now it should do... What the... That is... What? What? Why? 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 No, really, why? What? Okay. There's an easy fix. There is an easy fix. I don't need to do anything. I mean, I was expecting problems like this, but I wasn't expecting it on the first hurdle. I wasn't expecting this problem on the first hurdle. So anyway, here's the fix. I am going to create a new vertex group called arm vertex. And then I am going to go into weight paint mode, wireframe, and fill this in here. Fill this part of the arm in. Right. Go to object mode, solid. And now, if I select, go down, all the way down, 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 down. It's not down. Where's vertex? At the top? It might be at the top. Arm vertex. Alright, so now that this key works on that, it's not going to affect the head now. So that's the fix. That's the fix. I was expecting that problem, but I wasn't expecting it that soon. I got a little itch right down my throat. I have no idea why. Let's just look around and make sure that isn't happening anywhere else. Well, it wouldn't be. I just realized I just used the vertex group to stop that from happening. Alright. So now this one, I'm going to do the same. Add, what I want. Of course, get to the value, add a driver. Also, what frame is this on? This is on frame -520. But does this move positively instead of negatively? It moves positively instead, so this one needs to go into the positive. So add driver, manual create single later, blah de blah de blah. This needs to be on frame 152. And let's add the little curve. Okay, drivers. The Z rotation. Local space. Armature. R for arm. Copy that. Paste. And it should have the... It's working! It's working! I'm Anakin Skywalker! That's good. That's good. Now, first off, I'm going to move this 90 minus 90. Move that there. And I'm going to do a little bit more editing on this one. So, edit mode. Let's move that bit. Let's move that back in. Weight paint. Weight paint. No, not weight paint. Sculpt mode, actually. I want to go into sculpt mode. And I want to move the shoulder out a bit. Or not the shoulder, the elbow. I want to move the elbow out a bit because the elbow sticks. Elbow sticks out when you do this. So, not edit mode. Go back to object mode. Select that. Yep. That's good. Ooh. Almost undid what I just did. Undid the thing I didn't want to do. Move to 0. Hello again, there's John Ninja. John Ninja has joined the party. A bit late again then. You've been late recently, dude. Final steps. Oh, no, I'm not. Final 2 steps, but they are some very long, very big steps. Especially the one I'm doing after this. The next step after this is gonna take a long time. I'm probably might be on it all week next week. Again. Alright. I am actually going to delete that and do this again. So move it 90 degrees, minus 90. We'll get those to 0. So now that that's maxed at 1, let's copy from new shape key from mix, shape key 2. That still have a driver to it? Shape key 2. That's kind of weird that shape key 2 started with a driver. Alright, let's delete that driver because I don't want that driver. Move that to 0. Huh? Huh. That is interesting. That is. That is interesting. Alright, I'm going to need to do another fix with the vertex groups. Alright, I'm going to call this one right arm vertex. Alright, now let's add another one. Add another vertex. L arm vertex. Okay, let's go into weight paint. Look at it with wireframe so it's easier to see. Fill, oop, don't fill the shoe in, fill that in. So that only affects what I want it to. Solid. Solid. Okay, now I want L arm vertex. And for this one, I want the arm vertex. Now just to make sure what this does. Huh? Oh right, yeah. Duh, because I haven't mirrored it. Mirror topology. There we go. Alright, now let's attach the driver. Move it back here. Drivers, or graph drivers. Select. No, I haven't created a driver yet. Add a manual create driver. Let's do a horizontal zoom so I can see this better. Remember, this is 1.52. Still at a value of 1. Move that down there. Nope, that. Move that down there. Add the drivers I want, so rotation Z, local space, armature, R forearm, put var in there, and now, there we go. Corrective blend shapes, the savior of rigging. Because when weight painting doesn't work, then corrective blend shapes are the next best, or the one solution you have. I really like my water. Alright, so that's that part done. Or, well, not that part done, there's still many more corrective blend shapes I've got to do. Let's have a look at what else there might be. The forearm isn't even, actually wait, yeah, this isn't even done yet. I've only like done up to there. I need to do more up to like here. And that's going to be the tough part. So, let me, hide the armature. Oh boy, this is gonna be the tough part, everybody. So strap yourselves in. Add. Oh wait, let me just change this name. L arm correct 1. Okay. Where's weight paint? Sculpt. Oh wait, wrong armature. There we go. So let's move that out a bit so we got ourselves a lovely elbow. But now we gotta hide that menu because we don't need it right now. We need to smooth this crease, this annoying little crease out. But not too much. We don't want to do it too much. Ooh, that edge loop though. Ooh, that is not good. That looks horrible. Look at the way the arm is shrinking there. That is ugly. Right, smooth. Let's reduce the strength of the smooth a little bit for this. Alright, good. Good. Not good. Not good. Good. Let's... Ooh, no, not that. That surface there. Let's move them a bit. Alright, now let's move this side a bit. Here's the thing about shape keys. You can have as many as you want. Like, go all ham on them if you have to. Ideally, you wouldn't have to use too many, but sometimes situation calls for lots of them. And that's looking alright. I probably want to... Let me just look at my own arm for comparison. Looks kind of alright, but I'm going to want to do a bit of lifting on this, because there's a lot of squash. There's a lot of squash there. Now I just realised when I'm getting around, like, I had that little glitch with the face. I had a little with that little glitch in the face. I hope that doesn't get in the way of I really hope that doesn't get in the way with when I start doing these shapes for the face, because the face, that is going to be a nightmare to deal with. That is going to be really, really irritating if the face does that when I start doing the key shapes or shape keys for the face. That's going to be the absolute worst. The most unhelpful glitch to have. I'm frank. Don't hate yourself like that. I'm not bothered. I'm not bothered with bad English. I was terrible at English myself when I was terrible. It took me a long time to finally get to grips with English for some reason. Right, smooth all of this out. Okay. I think that is fine. I think that's fine. Alright, make the armature visible. Set the rotation there to nil. And oh wow, look at those deformations. Those deformations are ugly. So all of that's just to correct all of this crazy deformation, just to correct the arm. Let's look at that, huh? Look at that! Look at that! That is ugly. Let's make sure there aren't any... Anyway, I want this, so let me copy that. Copy from Mix. Wait a second, what? Son of a meatball. I'm not meaning to do that, by the way. I just keep accidentally doing that. Alright. That's why I made these, so that I don't have to worry about those. So I made these vertexes so that any glitches like that can be fixed with just a simple change. Okay, let's mirror this. Mirror shape key, so now it should be, yep, over there. Okay, I'll call this one L arm correct 2. Call this one R arm correct 2. Right, let's add some drivers. Add driver. And then go back into the graph editor. Drivers. Select the one I want. I want that one. And let's move this. Let's move the minimum value up. Let's put it on frame 2 for now, but the minimum value I want red. Active keyframe. Can I select the, yes, I've selected, I think I have frame 1.52 so that it's level with that, huh? It's meant to be the same frame as that. Why is it not? I've got some sort of snap-on or something. I feel like I have. And why isn't this at frame point 152? Oh well. Anyway, let's just bend this up to here. About there. Select the flesh again. Let's do the drivers. Rotation Z, local space. Armature. Forearm. Left forearm. And if I move that. Ooh, no, if I move that, should show me. Right, there's right var in there. Where in this value is? Oh right, yeah, it's in the negative. Of course. Woe is me. -2. Set this value to say set it to 1. Set this one to frame minus. Oh wait, that's not the right one. Minus 1.52. Value 0. Just move this along there. Okay, maybe this has worked now. Let's have a look. Alright, a little bit of weird deforming, but again, we should fix that with just a little bit of edits in the curve. Zoom in a little more to that. Edit the curve there. Edit the curve here. Is there a problem? Damn straight there's a problem! Nah, you're good, mate. You're good. Is that about right? That about right? Looks a little weird. But also kind of looks fine. Oop, wait. Didn't want to undo that. I wanted to set this back to nil. Ugh. Oh, my back. Back needs a good cracking. All right, let's do it over here now. Over here. Just make sure this is right. Yep, that is right. Add a driver. Of course, select what I want to drive it. This time the R for arm. Rotation Z. Local space. Right, var in there. Let's set this to, what's this? Minus 2900. Do the same here. Minus 2.90 or 2.9. No. Plus. Alright. Let's hide all the other ones, and this one I want to be frame 1.25 or 52. Alright. Add the curve. Add the curve. Okay, now to rotate this. Little problem with the shoulder. I might need to make the curve less harsh. I keep calling the elbow the shoulder. Okay, still too harsh. Need a very straight curve. How does the geometry look on the inside? Yeah, that chart. Okay. I think I've still got to keep a rather steep curve because the elbows are a little weird, but everything else seems fine. Okay. I think that's what I have. Keep calling the elbows the shoulders. Dinner late? You had to have dinner late? I mean, looking at the time here, it must be very late for you right now. That is one hell of a late dinner. That is a very late dinner. I like lemons. I like lemons a lot, actually. I would happily eat a full lemon. The only thing I like more than lemons is spice, or it's like spicy peppers. Love myself some spicy peppers, 'cause it's spicy. All right, so I've got that essentially. Okay, I said okay. I had a voice crack there. I might need another blend shape for that elbow there. But I guess after that, you probably get the idea of what these blend shapes are. I'm going to switch everything back to... I'm going to switch these legs back to IK. When I have your lemons, I have your lemons. I've eaten them. They are the tastiest things I've ever had. Just make sure everything's working great. Shoes are good, but they need some blend shapes to fix them. I just received an email from my company saying that my banking information hasn't been processed. Don't give me details on your banking. People might steal your bank stuff. People might steal your bank stuff. And you got me to read that out, dude? You're doxed, mate. You're doxed. Well, okay then. I've reached the 2-hour mark. And I think I've made decent progress. Not as much progress as I would have liked to have done. I would have loved to have finished all corrective blend shades by the end of today, but it seems I've got a few more to do. Like, I've got to fix... I've got to do that little fix right there so that this doesn't clip through the shoes. Or so that the laces don't clip through the shoes. Say my why, say my why. I don't get it. Sorry, I don't get it. I know you didn't reveal anything, but people, anything could work. Anyway, so pretty much most of the model is set up with that. I've got if you're wondering why I keep if I keep using the reverse foot rig, it's because it's just fun. It's just fun to watch you go wee, wee, wee. I don't know why that is so fun. It just is. Anyway, so my lemons say why me? Why you? Because you have the most tasty lemons in the world. They're so tasty. No, seriously, dude, you should sell those lemons. I reckon you'd make a fortune. Anyway, that's going to do it for today's stream. So for everybody who's joined, thank you for watching, and for anyone who's watched in the replay, thank you for watching through. And I hope to see you again in another stream, and maybe live if you are watching the replay. So, that's going to be it for today's stream. Thank you for watching, and always remember to cook before watching. Take care, everybody.